Payday.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center. And for Chicago, they've got Zach LaVine, DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Traps in the tray.
Jaylen Brown.
And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
And here are the Bulls now, following Jaylen Brown's three. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Celtics ball.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Schroeder passes to Tatum. This one for 3. Rebound collected by LaVine.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Caruso. Into the lane. Pass to Williams. Shakes him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. He needs some highlights, too.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Okay, the incredible handles on display. I see you, LaVine. He's so sensational and creative for himself.
Schroeder passes to Smart. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From 17 feet out, he can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And LaVine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford. Look, so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Here's Vucevic. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Brown finds Horford.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tatum against Williams. To the paint. It's deflected. Smart passes to Tatum. And he makes that one.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find the shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Schroeder. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And it's DeRozan missing. Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And the pass to Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Inside, Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, well, the power behind Horford's movement, it's terrific. It takes him right through the contact for a big finish.
Now here's Levine. Wow, hammering it in.
You need to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Here's Tatum. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter.
When he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Williams. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Brown feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Horford. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Excellent D there from Williams.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot, manning the middle. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading. Right side to Rosen. Back to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine.
Jason
He's
Tatum.
still so young.
The
You
assist.
feel like he's been in the league forever.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Levine passes to Caruso. Back to Levine. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 9. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Levine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Tatum finds Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Chicago grabs the miss. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. DeRozan leading the charge. Outside, Levine. He dishes it to Williams. The shot comes out. Boston trailing. And here's Brown outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Levine can't hit. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's the 3. Nobody near Schroeder. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The 3, Levine sinks the 3-pointer. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
Smart dishes to Horford. Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Everyone knows Levine is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Horford finds Schroeder, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
goodness.
Here's Levine.
Defensively, you can't let the streak shooter get into a groove. Levine's been on fire.
Pass to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Smart on the wing. Boston needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Tatum. Caruso grabs the miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night.
Oh! Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Wow. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Outside Tatum. For the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
To the paint. Here's Brown. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Jason
It's an
Tatum.
intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Smart against Levine. He takes it in. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 20 points and 2 rebounds. And he wasn't himself in that. And that's going to do it for.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's Levine inside. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Richardson the pass to Hernan Gomez. They get it again. Richardson outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Richardson. The Celtics working the ball around now. From deep, Hernan Gomez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now, that's a staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Down low. Jones in the post. Out to White. Takes a three. The rebound by the Celtics. In the corner, it's Richardson. To the middle. Here's Cantor. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted.
And now
Josh
just a
Richardson.
1-point Bulls lead. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to White. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Richardson.
That one on Richardson.
But like most guards, White is his best attacking the rim. It could lead to some free throws.
At the line for the
But White's a
Bulls.
talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
Well, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out in the end. Hopefully White can find a bit more consistency.
It's stolen by Bradley. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Jones slams it in.
What an excellent distributor zone is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his own team.
Richardson outside. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Hernan Gomez with the ball. The three. And the three ball is good.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Ball kicks to White. Now the dish to Johnson. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Jared Jones. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Passes it to Brown for the tie. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White finds Jones. Outside, White. Johnson right side. Here's Bradley. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Brown. He's got 8. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got 11 points.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls leading by just 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position.
You love the versatility of Horford as a defender. I mean, he can guard a number of positions and still contest shots.
Tatum finds Horford to take the lead. And the bucket is good. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Caruso. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shooter kicks to Tatum. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one. He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Tatum, that's for 2. That one wide left.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Outside, Levine. DeRozan on the wing. Beyond the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston trailing. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Horford. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, that's all you have to do is lob it up. Horford is effective at finishing with the alley-oop.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Brown. Levine gets the bucket.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Tatum. From deep. From beyond the arc. And then some.
Talk about Tatum's demeanor, even killed, focused. That's the guy you want taking big shots.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Levine against Smart. Levine passes to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. Brown wide open. He fired. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Levine. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Schroeder finds Brown. 3-pointer. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Tatum. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game. And he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Tatum on the wing. The elbow, it's Brown. To take the lead. Gets the 3 to fall.
Amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Now here's Levine. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really,
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Before we get going.
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Collins. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
They double team Levine. Pass to DeRozan from downtown. Collins with the rebound. And he's going for the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Now here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Young from long range. And it's Chicago with a board. Stolen by Capella. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Shoots over Levine. That's short off the rim. And here's Chicago. Pass to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. And he buries his first look.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation. It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
DeRozan against Hunter. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Right wing. Here's Collins. Nice D from Vucevic.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Drains the triple. Levine's got 5 now.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Young can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovic from long range. He can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
You know, it really helps your team when you take good shots. Zach LaVine making an effort.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Outside, Williams. DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
34 seconds left to play in the first. Ball passes to Levine. Now here's Williams. Back to Levine. To the paint. Tipped. 6 to shoot. Hunter against Levine. And Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Outside, Williams. DeRozan for 3. That one doesn't drop. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it goes. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
His first team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Williams finds Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Pass to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
B.A., Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Young, the pass to Collins. To the inside. And here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Hunter against DeRozan. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Hunter on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Young, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. No good on the three.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Sinks it from distance. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And DeRozan, here we go. And it's blocked by Collins. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. So for the Hawks, Jang comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for John Collins. The deep three from Levine. And they'll get another chance. Ball passes to Levine. The three ball hits the trifecta. Levine's got 12.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
There's Young with the three. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to DeRozan. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Vucevic, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
Hits both from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Williams against Gallinari. Out to the right wing. There's Young with the three.
When you mix balls limp with this timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
DeRozan. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Jang. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Derek Jones is out there with Alize Johnson. Then it's Green. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Bradley in at the center.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Back to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches a three, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Outside White. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Releases. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Young. Can't connect from short range. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Right side Herter. And he comes up with a bucket.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Now White. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Jang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Collins. It's Herter on the wing. Green covering. Plenty of space. The shot comes out. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, Jones. Here's Bradley. And here's White. It's hauled in by Herter.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Foul. Gordon Banks. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago leading.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Young from long range. Pass to Collins. For the lead. Oh, and Bradley with a block. On the wing, Jones. Hunter covering. Got a piece of it.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Steve, Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Back to Young. It's Herter on the wing. Pass to Jang. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
White drives in. Can't get it to drop.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
The Hawks leading. And he drives in. Reddish on the wing. Had the space there, but it's offline. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Collins at 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's White on the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Chicago. Capella in the high post. Collins outside. The offensive rebound. And it's Capella with the jam.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Outside Levine. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Up top, Young. Hounded by Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. The 3 is up. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Collins. Shot by Levine, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Collins with it, covered by Vucevic. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the middle. Ball with a steal. And they're running. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. It's deflected. And he gets it back. There's Young with the 3. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 8. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. He's covered by Levine. Bogdanovich against Levine. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Young. Outside Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Levine against Bogdanovich. Levine passes to Williams.
The officials were right.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Levine. The Bulls with another miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires for three. Williams misses.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Here's Capella. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans more than...
Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win. Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Inside. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
All right, now Horford getting up there for the chin. You forget how big he is.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Schroeder. Dishes it to Tatum. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Schroeder outside. Tatum passes to Smart. And stolen by Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Now here's Tatum. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Smart passes to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his second basket.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Smart against Bogdanovich. The pass to Collins. To the inside. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Young, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Takes it inside. At the elbow, Horford. Good work defensively by Capella.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Schroeder dishes to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And finished off by Brown.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. The dish to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, this is Horford's Pane Montekia. Inside, he knows how to draw good contact and get up the shot. That's bread and butter, by the way.
8 seconds left to play here in the first. Young outside. Shoots over Schroeder. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead. Some good action in the Bucks as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at center. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella finds Young. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Young, and stolen by Tatum. Brown the pass to Horford. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Rebound Boston. Another shot. And the layup falls. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Here's Horford, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks,
and here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Jang.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Outside Tatum. Drives Goes to the hoop and slams up by Tatum.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
1:51 left to play here in the half. Young. The 9-foot shot. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Tatum. Driving in, and the dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Then for the Hawks. Gallinari is checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Now here's Williams. Back to Huerter from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Huerter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
At the top of the key, Williams passes it to Pritchard. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Richardson. Out to the wing. And here is Hernan Gomez. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Hernan Gomez.
Outside Williams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Atlanta. Had no problems getting going. They didn't wait long to put together a 9-2. And that should...
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. And finished off by Horford.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And there's the pass to Tatum. Kicks to Brown. Schroeder against Capella. And it's Schroeder missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Young looking it over. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
3 points.
Young's got 10 points. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Young dishes to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. Young outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Tatum. Inside. Left side, Brown. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Collins. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Driving inside.
Droving and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Smart on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And it's Boston with another.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Brown. He has 6. Tatum passes to Schroeder. 5 on the clock to the inside. Horford, and the layup is good. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Now, there's a reason why Al Horford's in this league for as long as he has been. It's because he likes to battle inside like that.
Here's Bogdanovich. 8 points for him. Kicks it out to Collins. Shoots from 12. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bobbed up there for Collins. The shot that time not on target. Celtics trail by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big lead here in this second half.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So both teams changing it up here. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Chang against Kanter. From downtown, drew the foul, almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Richardson. This is his first free throw of the game. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics.
And he hits the first of 3.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Huerter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Here's Richardson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
And Josh Richardson continuing to develop his overall game, has such good height at the 2-guard spot.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Williams, also Ennis Cantor out there, and it's Richardson in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Pass to Capella. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. The 3 from Tatum. Brown finds Tatum. Launches it. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Collins. Here's Young. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Capella at the elbow. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Molinari has checked in for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Here's Brown. After the basket by Bogdanovic. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Schroeder finds Brown. Clock at 6. Fires the 3.
He's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
Tatum passes to Horford. Tries again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Young outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Gallinari. Batson coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And that's why these fans love their Gallo. His ability to step up and take huge shots is what makes him so valuable.
Brown outside. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Young against Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Boston again missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Collins dishes to Capella. Young in the corner. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Schroeder up top, defended by Young. Tatum passes to Brown. The shot will not fall. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Out to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Schroeder. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks in there.
And they get it back. Tatum against Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound.
Super shot from Horford there. His team counts on him to provide that for them. He's always ready for it.
Young with the ball. Outside Collins. Capella inside. Tatum on him. Good.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Here's Schroeder. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
He kicks it to Tatum. From deep. It's in. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Young. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Young fires away from outside. Off on that one. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So,
thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. Now here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Ball passes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Ball with a steal. Here's DeRozan. Left side Williams. Second shot opportunity. And Ball with the basket. The assist from Williams. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And of course, the veteran DeMar DeRozan getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal. And I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Ball finds Levine. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. Tries yet again. DeRozan passes to Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Horford pulls it in.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Levine. The Celtics making their last shot. And there's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Williams. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Schroeder passes to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Puts it up. DeRozan with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brown with the steal. Schroeder finds Tatum. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Tatum's got 8. Chicago trailing here. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now here's Schroeder. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Ball passes to Levine. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. That one is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Kick out to Brown. Yes. Great play by Horford to set him up.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. All with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Levine for three. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Tatum against Williams. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Brown. And that one drops.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Smart passes to Schroeder. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's Horford on the assist from Schroeder. Horford's gotten his second bucket.
I like the aggressiveness. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late-game shots.
Vucevic, he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Outside Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Levine. 5 points in the game. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Schroeder. Here's Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
The Celtics with the lead. Smart outside. Vucevic against Schroeder. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Levine against Smart. Pass to DeRozan. Hey, expanding his range. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current score?
Really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Vucevic controls the rebound and the putback. Vucevic has got 6.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Smart passes to Horford. Now Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Right side Tatum. Back to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
DeRozan against Horford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan, and it's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
DeRozan hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Ball against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
This guy has been the catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
On the wing, DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Smart. Outside for Levine. From deep. Schroeder with a rebound.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. It's stolen by Smart. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
.26 seconds left in the first half. And here's Levine. He has 7. Pass to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's Boston. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 3 assists. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at center. That's the Boston 5. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Let's remember, we are talking about a dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Tatum. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now LaVine. He's got 9 on the wing to DeRozan. Left side LaVine. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has got 8.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. LaVine against Horford. And he's going to the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Got a line change here for Boston.
Second team foul. Bulls substitution.
Outside Richardson. Left side Williams. Pass to Kenner. Gets stolen by Johnson. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Outside Williams. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the inside. It's stolen. Jones with the ball. Richardson picks him up, and Richardson comes to help. Green with the ball. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And so he draws the foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Third team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Green finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
To end the drought, and Kenner with the slam.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Green with the ball. looking for his first basket still in this one. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Back to Williams. Pass to Richardson. It's stolen by Green. All by himself. Here's Bradley. That one goes in. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing. Cantor inside. Bradley on him. Chicago grabs the miss. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Here's White. Here's Bradley. No good. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Timeout called, the Bulls.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. The coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Just reviewing the plan with his team. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Ball passes to Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Levine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Schroeder.
That's insane quickness by Zach Levine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
Both free throws good from Levine. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Schroeder finds Horford. Ball against Schroeder. To the right side. Wide open look. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Levine passes to Ball. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Schroeder against Ball. Outside, Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Driving inside, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
To the left side wing. Tatum from long range. Brown can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Vucevic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, give DeMar DeRozan credit. This guy is unselfish, moving the basketball, just such a great teammate.
Boston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Horford. Horford draws the double. And here's Brown. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Here's Williams. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Vucevic against Schroeder. Horford. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
And Ball's over to help. Left side Tatum. Lots of room. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's speed. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Ball passes to Vucevic. That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. To the wing, right side. And Horford gets it to go.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
Here's Levine.
Oh, no, he did it!
Puts it home.
Nice. Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Now Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Smart. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Bulls on offense. 4-point game. And Levine throws it down.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Brown on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. And he can't get that one. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to pull off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David All.
Hey, Kevin, the Bulls left.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And, Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial in games like this to minimize turnovers.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Ball. Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. From deep three-point range, Ball with the rebound. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. Levine for 3. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Williams. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Stolen by Levine. Shoots the 3. Drops in the tray.
Well, we've seen the evolution of Zach LaVine's three-point shooting. He's gained confidence behind the arc. And he makes an impact from long range.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. For 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Okay, the incredible handles on this play. I see Levine. He's so sensational in creating post-up.
Outside Collins. 1:46 left in the first. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back. Williams kicks to Levine. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trailing. Inside. Taken away by Williams. Here's Levine. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. And it's Capella missing.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ball against Young. And they get it. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 8 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Outside, Levine. Shoots. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. Hunter grabs the miss. From deep, Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover would drive a coach crazy.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out front. They lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get.
Oh, look at him play!
Everyone knows the thing is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing.
Passes to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
And competition isn't the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Levine. He's got 12. Three-pointer. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Back to Young. There's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Ball, the pass to Levine. This one for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Young passes to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. Again, the Hawks score.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Ball going inside.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Outside Collins. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And Levine with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Ball against Young. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
DeRozan against Hunter. And good from DeRozan with a sweet move.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young pass to Huerter. Back to Young. And the pass to Huerter. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here we go. One-on-one. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the athleticism from DeRozan? Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down.
Here's Huerter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Want to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
Young pass to Huerter. The tray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Levine just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Young with the ball. He's got 11. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So that'll be it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He ended up with 17 points. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way by himself. And the dunk by Capella.
I mean, and when you look at the big man Capella sprint down the floor, when he's finishing in transition, it has to motivate the rest of his teammates.
DeRozan surveying the D. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Over Collins. Williams can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Takes it inside, and Levine throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Young way outside. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
The Bulls leading by 3. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the size and skill set of ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Collins. Young against Vucevic. Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 3. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Williams is checked in for Atlanta. White against Collins. White drives in, and he uses the glass on the lane. White's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And on the drive, White uses his speed so effectively, getting inside before the defense can collapse.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Johnson. Collins trying to break free. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The feed to Capella. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jones is running. And White slams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime. No doubt.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. To end the run. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. He dishes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. Goodness.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great round.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Corky Dangs checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Here's Herter. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The one on Gallinari. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
1:06 left to play here in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Williams, and he gets it to go. Williams has got his first basket.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
Johnson dishes to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this, so he's going to make that a lot more than he misses.
Williams passes to Herter. Here's Reddish. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Herter passes to Chang. Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket.
So savvy inside for a player of his size. And tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
White left side. No good with the layup. It'll count. Not going to go that time. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. Jones is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bradley. Then it's White. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And White kicks to Green. Takes the three. Reddish grabs the rebound. Molinari with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 5. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Johnson, the pass to Jones. From about 19 feet, Johnson can't hit.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Reddish dishes to Jang. Here's Herter. Bradley with some nice D. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Williams. They kick it out to Green. Puts up a three. Molinari with the rebound.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you've got to knock down.
The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Pass to White. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for the Bulls.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Levine with it and guarded by Capella. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Capella finds Hunter. Now, here is Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, Capella. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to ball. Dishes it to Levine. From past the arc. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And we see this time and time again from Levine. I mean, he has the ability to put the offense on the show.
Young looking around. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. The wing jumper off target.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They will get away with that next time.
Here's Young. Feeds to Capella. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
What an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Levine kicks to Johnson. Back to Levine. And Capella sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. The dish to Hunter. Back to Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. And it falls over the rim and in. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the moment and delivering in the clutch.
Levine looking around. Yes!
You know what that is? That's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into his role during his time in the league.
Young against Ball. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bullseye!
The Gus Bogdanovich has to take the shot. Wow. You can tell he loves the spot.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Chicago with the ball.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Guard it.
It's Easter Thursday. Make some noise.
Here's Levine. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting, well, this one.
Jason Tatum.
All right, Allie, thanks. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Brown passes to Tatum. It's stolen by Hunter. Back to Young. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Outside, Brown. From outside, off the mark. Now the Hawks with it. Bogdanovich from long range. Pass to Capella. And now just over a minute played here in the first. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Tatum against Young. To the middle. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Here's Young from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Hostile. Trae Young. And that's his first personal foul.
Now Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Capella with a rebound. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Smart passes to Schroeder. Back to Smart. Over to the left wing. He shoots. That won't go either for Tatum. The Hawks leading.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Here's Tatum following the score by Atlanta. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? Tatum's got 5 now.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Here's Young. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Tatum with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Brown passes to Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Young from deep. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Misses from close range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Young can't hit.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And here's Schroeder outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins right side. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Brown. Here's Tatum. Drilled from 11 feet out. 7 points in the game.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
The kick to Hunter. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Smart. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of one quarter of... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. A nice shot by Tatum.
What composure from Tatum. As the clock runs down, he stays calm and seeks out a shot.
Here's Young. Down low. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Bogdanovich into the lane. Throws it down. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then. What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Offensive board. Outside Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Young, the pass to Capella. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Young way outside. The long distance three is buried. Young's got 7.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Now Smart. Here's Schroeder. Horford finds Schroeder. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. They double team Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Connects from downtown. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, it'd be a great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Williams is checked in for Boston. Richardson comes in for Smart.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Gallinari. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Hunter with the ball. Inside. Jang. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. .59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Brown can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Williams misses. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Not going to go that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Jang in the post. Covered by Schroeder. Lets it go. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Boston calls time here.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Canner's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Williams. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Now here's Richardson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. And Canner with the slam.
A little pick and roll action. Richardson very unselfish. It's the man with a nice catchable pass.
Williams from long range. Oh, got it off in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 13 points. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Schroeder. Tatum way outside. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. The 3. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside Schroeder. Tatum from long range. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Schroeder passes to Brown. For 3. Drops in the 3. 6 points for him.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Hunter on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good for Boston. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And Horford powers it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Back to Capella. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tatum passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So for the Hawks, Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. And Reddish is subbed in for Hunter. And the Celtics also making a change. Cantor's checked in. Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Gets the 3 to fall.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Reddish on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his 3-point shot.
Here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. To the paint. And Cantor with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Young. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Schroeder. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Boston with a rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Tatum. Oh, are you kidding me?
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Jang. To the inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Young against Schroeder. There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
That's his second 3-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
Substitution.
Now here's Young. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And he recovers it. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Canner. Smart right side. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Back to Canner. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
And Boston calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Boston has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Schroeder passes to Horford. Hangs, shoots over Capella, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Boston trailing. Schroeder passes to Tatum. 4-3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Horford with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Here's Schroeder. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Horford. Here's Hunter. Atlanta again missing. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Down low. And there's Horford on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game.
Clutch play by Horford. Rises to the challenge with confidence. This is what it's about.
Young with it. Now Horford defending. A minute 50 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Schroeder finds Brown. Here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. On target from range. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Young against Schroeder. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Tries to snap the cold streak. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Al Horford.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
And both free throws good for Young.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Brown against Hunter. Out to Horford. All alone. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Schroeder against Young. And it's good! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Oh, he buried the three.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
And a deep three from Young. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Tatum. So we see the Celtics get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.